God is a God that shows out. When we get here in 89, it was a move of God. He was showing His glory, His power. He was showing out. You see, a lot of people get upset, people laying on the floor, they call them holy rollers. They roll around the floor and all that. But let me explain something to you. God is a God that shows out. And if you don't think so, go back and read the Old Testament. He made sure that the Jews knew who they were dealing with. I mean, He did things that never been seen since. Okay, so the Lord came in, and I'm preaching revival, and I'm seeing these things in Brother Kilpatrick too, as he tells about the Brownsville, and they went 5 years. Okay, we only went 7 weeks. But understand something: the same Spirit, the same presence, the same God, and the same miracles were in both of them. He got to go long. Praise the Lord for that. But He also God did it different. Here we did 39 meetings in 7 weeks. There they would meet of a night. And He began to talk about what He had to do. He said when people began to come, and there were people that didn't even know why they were coming. See, once it gets publicized, every nut in the country is going to come. And when I talk about that, I'm not talking about the world, out in the world, because we want those nuts coming so they can get saved. But I'm talking about the church world. They just want to come see the show. But you see, out of all of that, there were people. He was talking about one guy he called Skivvy, because he was telling about a reporter. And she said, there's a man in line out there. I interviewed him, and all he's got on is skivvies. Well, his skivvies is bikini underwear. And he's tattooed from the bottom of his feet all the way to the top of his head. He came on a Harley. And they asked him, why did you come? He said, I don't know. He said, I was in Minnesota riding my Harley, and the Lord told me that I needed to be here. And he said, I don't know the Lord. Well, long story short, he tells it. It's a funny story. I'm not going to try to tell it because I wasn't there and I'd mess it up. But in the end, he said, I'm standing in there and Skivvy comes in. And he said, Skivvy busts the altar wide open and gets saved. See, the Lord brought him all the way from, I think, Minnesota, somewhere up north, to Brownsville. And I always thought Brownsville was out in Kentucky because it was Brownsville, Kentucky. I mean, not Kentucky, Texas, but it was in Pensacola. Okay. And he said lines started forming. Now you need to listen to what I'm saying, because I'll tie it together in just a second.